Could you imagine having a past life regression and finding yourself in a conversation with aliens? We have an actual recording of this phenomenon, revealing mind-blowing secrets about Earth's possible future. In this series, an Arcturian spilled the beans about other alien species, watching and experimenting on us. Some of these extraterrestrial beings are here to help, steering us toward a better future. But beware, there are also sinister forces among them, plotting our downfall and intending to do us harm. This exclusive video will take you on a roller coaster ride, unveiling the mysteries of our planet and the cosmic force that influence it. Could we ask you to help us to connect with Arcturians right now?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna count from 5 to 1, and I would like to call Arcturians here, right here where we're at, with us, to talk to us, to communicate again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hello.
Hello.
We are prepared now, me and Tabitha, to ask some questions and possibly negotiate or renegotiate.
We can discuss that.
Well, Tabitha asked if that would be possible, sort of interview you for all kinds of questions. And she would love to write a book about it. All the experience with you guys. Is that would be okay with you?
It is about time that the humans know that we are around. So,
yeah,
okay.
It is?
Yes.
To communicate with you on a regular basis until we're done our book.
That would be fine.
You said that we'll understand that we are here. Is that the positive sort of statement? You like that we know about your existence?
Well, the human population it's got to stop starting over. This is our problem. We sympathize with them tremendously as we understand the difficulty of starting over. So much becomes lost and it has to be redone. And the human population has done this enough times now. If they know about us and they know why we come here, maybe we can learn even more and help each other out even more.
Yes, that's exactly what we were talking with Tabitha earlier. We would like to help each other with the information that we don't know, and you could help us to understand and realize what is actually happening from your perspective, from your view. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, we can collaborate and
yes,
on all of our finds.
Yes. So to start with that, I'd like to ask Tabitha here to be present with us. So we will switch roles. Is that okay with you?
That will be fine.
Okay. Tabitha, I would like to call you back here for a little to switch roles. Did you hear what I asked?
Yes, and I have to say they're not saying it, but they're nervous. They're a little nervous of the contract that I have with them. They still feel like I might break the contract, but they're not wanting to bring it up just yet.
Right. And I don't know about you, Tabitha. I don't want to bring it up that yet as well.
Yeah, let's figure out what's going on first.
Yes, I'd like to ask all the questions that we have to understand more. What do you think of that, Tabitha?
Yes.
You sure you're 100% with me on that?
Yes, I'd like to know what's really going on.
Yes.
I'd like to find out first and make sure that I understand it before I just make a decision that
Yeah,
could change everything.
exactly. So we're gonna go ahead and ask all the questions we have, and maybe divide in 2 or 3 sessions if we need to.
Okay.
And at the same time, we will have enough information to write a book, to share with other humans, to understand more and deeply, Arcturians' problem and what they're going through and all the experiences.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
And I did ask them about if they okay with us to write that and publish, and they don't mind that.
Yeah, I get the feeling they're totally fine with that.
Do you like that? How do you feel about it, Tabitha?
I mainly just feel their interpretation of, the questions and how that'll pertain to the contract that I have with them. But otherwise, they're making me feel comfortable.
Okay. Would you like to start asking questions?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me switch again with them. 3, 2, 1. Hello back. I did talk to Tabitha. She doesn't mind at all. And if you don't mind, I can start asking questions.
That will be fine.
Thank you. So the first question I'd like to ask, what kind of shape of your planet? What shape is it?
It's a circular planet.
Is it all planets out there in a cosmic circle?
Yes, all of them are circular.
Is that the reason for it?
In this space and time, geometrically, the circle is perfect.
Perfect for the planet to be?
Yes. Everything starts out in a circular shape. Think of the cells in your body.
Yeah.
Even the embryo is circular.
When I'm gonna ask you questions, if you feel like answer me more information, I would love you to do that. Do you mind?
I understand.
Because sometimes maybe I would not even know what to ask, but if you have more information on it, on that topic, would you please collaborate and explain more?
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So another question I have, what is that your planet look like? You said B12, that is the name of your planet?
That is the best way that we can describe in the generality of where we would potentially be able to locate us.
How do you call your planet?
We don't speak in words the way humans do. It would be very difficult for me to tell you the name because the name of our planet is a sound.
Could you try to make that sound?
She doesn't have that kind of vocalization, but our planet is very similar to Earth. Lots of water, lots of land.
Do you have trees or flowers? What kind of greenery you have there?
Yeah,
Vegetation?
our vegetation is definitely different from Earth. That's why we come to take specimens from the Earth to biologically split those atoms with stuff that we have on our planet.
Mm-hmm.
Again, as we said before, we have an atmospheric problem.
Yes.
And we know eventually there will be another catastrophic event. And we're hoping we can reverse that.
You already know it's going to happen?
It's cyclical, the same as Earth.
Can you explain more?
As the planets grow and move through their cycles in their own galaxies, there is a point in which those planets will have moments of catastrophe to the life on the surface, just as the humans have built underground shelters. We have done so as well, but living underground causes DNA effects, mutations, and we feel that we have finally gotten to a point of perfection with our particular people. That's why we do not have sex like humans. We don't take the chance in the deformities anymore. But in the process, just as we go through the life process of birth, middle, and death, so do the planets.
Mm-hmm.
And as they go through their significant portions of their life, there are times in a cyclical manner where, again, a catastrophe will happen to the outer portion of the earth. The best way to describe it would be if a human stays out in the sun for too long and gets a sunburn, the skin, the upper layer of skin peels away to a new layer. And that new layer sometimes is better for the body being new, but because it's new, the DNA structure has changed in the most minor way, but over time, those changes can become destructive on their own. Earth has been through this quite a few times, and right now, your scientists are working on the same problem as we are. They have destroyed their atmosphere, and they're trying to fix it, same as us, but we fear that there is no way to fix it. We fear that the cyclical manner in which all planets go through is unchangeable.
So, do you know that there is Earth right now about to have that cycle where it will destroy most of the planet?
Earth is finally coming to its closest point to the sun, and that will happen. If you picture figure 8, that is how the Earth revolves around its sun. And as it comes closer to that middle intersection, it will make changes to the Earth, to the humans on the Earth, to the animals, to all life. That can stop that.
Would be a completely burned planet?
Doesn't mean that it will burn it. What I see is very large flash of red light. And light is just another form of frequency. And in the frequency, all molecules are adjusted. This can cause very destructiveness. Going underground is definitely a good idea. However, we on our planet are trying to prevent it from happening completely, because just as the molecules will change because of the top experience of the Earth, it also changes the molecules of everything underground. This frequency, as it hits and moves through different objects, the frequency changes. So the frequency from the intersection where the sun is will actually be different from the top layer to the second to the third, and so on.
Would you say it's more safe for you and us to go under the ground?
Going underground is a good idea, but I see surviving life after that.
Some
Yes.
humans will survive.
Yes. And I also see other races coming to help.
You mean other races, other planet?
They are already surrounding the earth.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting for their moment to come and either extract human individuals
Yes.
or telepathically call those that cannot be extracted. Life after that will be incredibly difficult, but there will also still be some survivors. Again, they won't be the same because their molecules will change almost instantly. Some of them will have a much harder time than others adjusting to it. And then the Earth's reaction to it will cause a lot of catastrophic growth.
So would you recommend for humans to actually go with other races on them planets? That would be the best
They
choice.
should listen to their intuition. Not all races are here to help them. Some of them just want to experiment on humans as well, but the majority are here to help. They do want to see human life continue.
Would you explain to me, would you say what kind of species out there looking to come and help humans?
Do you want me to explain what they look like? Or
Everything. Yes, if you would say them names, like how the species call or race and how they look. Yeah, all information. Would you, one by one, please?
There's a race that looks like tall human.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would call them Nordics. Nordics.
Would you spell it for me?
Nordic.
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 Mm-hmm. So tall, look like
Mhm.
human, and but very tall.
Very tall.
What color them skin is?
They are mainly white skin. They would be what humans consider the beautiful people. When you look into their eyes, you can see galaxies. People are mesmerized by their eyes. There are other beings, little gray, tannish gray color. They're very small. And it's weird. I'm getting the sense that there's a very tall gray species that made those small grayer species.
Mm-hmm.
Keep showing me their face. They don't really want me to talk about them.
Why?
They seem negative. They seem angry.
Could you
get the feeling
speak
that
up?
they don't? I get the feeling that they don't. Man, they don't want me to describe them anymore.
Would you say they are no good for people?
They do experiment some humans, and some humans work with them to do experiments on humans. I would say it's not a good idea for the humans to be around them.
How do you call that species?
Humans just call them the grays.
And they small, they're short.
Yes, but those small ones are controlled by the taller ones.
The taller race.
Mhm. The Nordic race is a different race. So there's other, which you would consider aliens, but they're in different dimensions. They're not in this same dimension all the time. They flash in and out as they need to.
Yes.
They do experiments mostly with the vegetation. They don't really get around the humans too much. They're very destructive beings, and they're scared of us.
Why?
And we kill. Most races don't kill, but we do. And they slaughter each other, and they slaughter even animals for consumption.
Yes.
Most races don't do that. Arcturians don't do that.
Do you have animals in your planet?
We have animals. They look like unicorns, or what you would call a unicorn. They're very majestic. They're very big. They're very peaceful.
They larger than you are?
They are larger than we are. We also have,
Yeah.
they would kind of look like caterpillars to you.
Oh, wow. They crawling?
Yeah, and they're lovable and huggable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't kill our animals. At this point, we also just make everything through our science. So really we can make almost any kind of animal we can think of. But we stick to those mostly.
Are those animals? How do they live? What they eat? Some vegetarians, or how do they stay alive?
We rise with the sun. The sun nourishes everything. There's no real need for food.
You also do that through the sun?
Yes. And we also collect some of our energy from the earth that we're on by being near the trees.
Mm-hmm.
The trees are like antennas,
Mm.
and they collect and move energy through the center of the planet,
Yes.
and we can pick up on that. Humans can do this too. We just don't realize.
You saying we could we don't need to eat?
There's never been a need for food.
Really?
It's an experience that we choose to have. You
So
can
the
sit in
human,
the sun as it awakens the day. You can sit and absorb your energy. And if before the next opportunity arises, you're exuding too much energy, you can recollect some more by being in and around the trees.
trees would give it to us energy to stay alive.
Yes. They absorb the energy from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
They push it to the center of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
But as your energy connects with theirs, if you are low, they can replenish you.
How can I get that energy from the tree?
Intention. You can get close to a tree and touch the tree, and it's alive. So
Yes.
you just need to talk to it, or just have the intention that you need more energy, and it will oblige you.
And tree will share that energy to me.
That's correct. It is best to get your energy from morning sun and the evening sun before it says its goodbyes. But at any point, you can be near the trees. If you need to collect, they would be happy to do it.
Very interesting. Thank you for that information. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure many humans never knew that.
Almost all humans don't know that.
Do you know why?
It's kept from them.
By whom?
There's a small fraction of humanity that is being influenced by negative beings that want to see Earth become a negative entity herself. In order to do so, over the millennia, they have learned, practiced, understood, and then suppressed the information. They utilize these catastrophes as a reboot to humanity. And as the information is lost from one to another, they take advantage of that. They are ready for the next shift. They are ready, and we are not.
Can you stop them?
Light that's coming will stop them this time, but it would be a very difficult process. They have been embedded on this earth for a very long time.
How long?
Before humans were in this recycling of souls, they've been here before them.
You say they. Could you say who they?
Humans call them the reptilians.
Yeah.
Not every reptilian is that way. They are not the only ones. Over time, they've been introduced to a few other races, including the Greys. And because they conjoined their knowledge, they've been able to suppress a lot of information that humans really should have known all these years. Humans are funny little things. They don't realize it until they do. Yeah. And the first thing that goes through their mind is, how did I not know that?
Yes.
But it's suppressed on purpose. They are hypnotized and traumatized on a daily basis to keep them in their place.
Would you said hypnotized and traumatized? Who is doing that to humans?
The technology. The technology has been advanced to the point where they are able to think for the humans.
Would you give me more details on that, please?
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond our planet Earth? Have you ever felt a strong pull towards the stars and the unknown? So far, our conversation with the Arcturians has offered us a glimpse into a world beyond our comprehension. a world where beings engage in intergalactic conversations that define the very essence of our existence. In the next episode, we continue this journey into the depths of the universe, where we explore stunning details of these alien races and how close they really are. Hit the like button and subscribe for more mysteries from beyond. Stay curious, and we will see you in the next video, where we continue to explore the unknown.